Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patience. So we're just going to carry on talking about domestic violence, which we started a few days ago. For those of you who haven't watched it, the introduction to the first video, please try and find time and go and watch it like now. So this video is simply to raise awareness, and before I go into today's topic, I just want to say that I am not a professional psychologist, and I am not a professional counselor, and I am not a professional therapist. I am simply doing this out of the goodness of my heart to help raise awareness, just because a few friends close to myself have suffered from domestic violence. And I believe one way or the other, we all as individual might have come across domestic violence, whether it's emotionally, physically, verbally. We've all been through it. So I would like everyone to connect with me here, help me raise awareness. So today I am going to be talking about one of my really good close friends that we went to secondary school together, who was involved in a really bad domestic violent abuse with her partner. So basically what happened is, she's been going out with this guy for almost 10 years plus. They've got 2 kids together, but at the first stage of the relationship, the abuse started when they were about 4 months into the relationship. And then it all started with slapping and punching, and then to a point where she was actually pregnant with the first child, and then he will actually strangle her or hold her hand, fill the bathtub with water, and then push her head into the water and stuff like that. So so these are some of the things she had to go through. And then even to the point where he isolated her from her family and friends. When her mom would bring a phone for her, by the time her mom leaves, he would take the phone away from her, which he had that control over her, and she was scared. And he used to tell her that obviously if she talks to people about it, he's gonna report her and tell people she's not a good mother, and the kids are gonna get taken away from her. So it to the point where she ended up in hospital. So mind you, this abuse has been going on for so long, and she felt like she had to be in that relationship. She was scared, and she felt like somewhere within her she can actually change him. That's why she stayed that long in a relationship. It even beat her to the point where she even lost pregnancy at 7 weeks old. So there was a day when this particular incident happened. That's how she got out of the relationship. This guy beat her constantly for 12 hours, to the point where when the kids are crying, he would not stop beating her and tell her to go and get the kids to be calm and keep them quiet. As soon as she's done with that, the beating continues. So this is where a neighbor heard the screaming and shouting and crying, and then decide to call the police. And that's when the police came. But while the police were even there, he actually told her to go and hide in a cupboard. So when the police were asking about her, he lied to say that she was at her mom's house. Meanwhile, she was hiding in a cupboard, bleeding out. Eventually, to cut the story short, the police found her and took her into hospital. She was in a stretcher. She had broken ribs, broken fingers. Her voice cord was damaged, So this is really important. If you are going through this, please and please, I'm pleading with you, you need to seek for help. You need to seek for help. It is very important, because a lot of people are dying because they're not talking about this, and they're not raising awareness enough as well. And this just doesn't happen to women, it happens to men. So this leads me to my other story of my friend close to me as well. I mean, we've been close since childhood as well. This specific one, both of them were involved in domestic violence. Both of them were abusive towards each other, to the point where my friend took a knife and stabbed her partner, to the point she was the one that ended up in prison. But before all of that, she was not even aware she was pregnant. And this is how she gave birth to her child in prison. So this is how domestic violence can ruin your life. Please, before you do anything, think. It's not always about violence. You can talk without raising your voice. I understand sometimes we lose control, but you don't have to always respond back with violence. This whole situation can ruin a lot of people's lives, can take lives, and it's very important that we actually talk about this, you know. So I'm just telling you this story just to raise awareness. What I want to do right now is to tell you, please don't wait to that point. Don't wait until it gets really bad. Don't wait till you've gone blind, or you've broken something, or you've severely been damaged in a way that you cannot even come back to your normal self. You can speak out. You speaking out, there's always going to be someone out there to listen to you. There's going to be someone to hear your story. There's going to be someone that you will inspire. Someone could be going through what you're going through right now and hear your story, and then be able to voice out, to reach out for help. So please and please, try and reach out for help. I'm going to attach links that are going to be helpful for those of you who are currently in a domestic violence or relationship or abuse. Please check the links out, seek for help, reach out for help. If it's really bad, call the police for help. Speak to family members, speak to friends, reach out for help. So I'm gonna end this up now. So next video I will talk about the sort of helps we can get, and why domestic violence victims tend to go back to the abuser. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that on the next video. So please reach out for help if you need to reach out for help. Please and please, all of you are all warriors in my eyes. I personally believe one way or the other, me, myself, or people out there, you watching me right now, have experienced domestic violence. And it's very important that we continue to raise awareness. I'm calling you out now to help me raise awareness. It is real, it's happening, and one way or the other, we've all gone through, whether it's verbally, psychologically, or emotionally, we have gone through it. And together we can stop it. We can reduce it. We can raise awareness. I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself. Please tune in. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click like, and then don't forget to also follow us on Instagram, Unique Women of Victory, and then don't forget to also like us on Facebook. I love you guys so much. I hope you're keeping safe during this COVID-19. I love you. Thank you. Bye.